Hello, it is Friday in the morning. It's about to be 11 a.m. It's not a great morning. I woke up at 8 a.m. today to my dog kicking and pawing and what seemed to be a stroke. I got on the ground, I comforted her as best as I could. And she seems okay right now. It took a while, but she got out of it, and then she wanted to go outside, so I took her out. She was walking around in the snow. She seemed to enjoy that. But, that situation really made everything real. I mean, everything has been real. I've definitely gone through the motions with it. And the last time that she was really bad, it was just, how can we make her better? And then after that, once she got bad again and she stopped eating, it was, how do we make her better? That's when the vet told me we probably can't make her better. And so since then it's been, how do we keep her as happy as possible for as long as possible? And I know the vet did suggest that I consider euthanasia, and my take on that was, yes, it is definitely in the back of my mind, because, I don't want her to suffer. The thing is, it was in the back of my mind, and this situation brought it to the front of my mind because it became really real that that could be the way that she passes, is having a stroke, kicking and foaming at the mouth, and I don't want that. I don't think anyone would want that. I don't think she would want that. And unfortunately, she can't make that decision, so I have to make that decision. And I really struggled with it because I didn't want to go for euthanasia when she still had so much life in her. And the thing is, I'm no one special. I don't know when it's her time to go. And it's a lot of pressure to try to make that decision. So I'd kind of just been pushing it back and saying, hey, she can still walk. She still gets happy when I take her outside. This is a sign that she still wants to be here. And I see that. And she still seemed to enjoy the snow today. The difference is that seeing her struggle through that stroke, I wasn't sure if she was going to be able to survive it. And I really want to avoid that being her final moments, just staring off into space. Who knows, possibly in pain, disoriented, scared, confused. And possibly alone. Thankfully I woke up and I was able to be by her side. I don't even know if she noticed me at all, but I was there making sure she didn't hurt herself and that sort of thing. But that situation made it really real. And I think that proves that it is time. Or I hope that's what that means, because I really don't want her to go through that again. And of course, selfishly, I don't want to have to go through that again. But more than that, I don't want to be the reason that she continues to suffer. Or that she suffers like that again. So, I sent out, I don't know how to say it, jeez. I'm looking into an appointment to schedule the euthanasia here at home. I think it'd be more comfortable for her. Of course, not going to a new place and more comfortable for me as well to be able to hold her without being in a strange place as well. So yeah, that's what my morning looks like. And I hear my dog trying to get in the room right now, so I'm gonna go help her. Hey guys, it's about to be 1 p.m. on Saturday. So yesterday was when I decided that it was time for Misty. So she had a couple more seizures during the day. I spent my time attending to her. Other than that, I really didn't do anything. I don't know what I did between the worrying and crying. This morning she had a visit from the at-home euthanasia people. Misty is no longer with us. She was such a good dog, and I hope some of you aren't looking at me like, why are you making such a big deal out of this? It's just your pet. Was my pet. But it hurts. I mean, she lived with us for 10 years. I wish they could have been better years. And that I was more attentive, I was more, just there for her. I was away for a lot of those years in school. And when I was home, I had other stuff on my mind. She was always just there. And now she's not. But, such is life. It hurts. And I'll miss her deeply. Especially these last few days when we were inseparable. She could barely walk and she was still trying to follow behind me. A beautiful girl. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what had happened. So I guess we can start making this a vlog about healthy living again. Now that I'm not preoccupied with her. I don't even know how to inject humor into this. I just it just happened. So yeah, those seizures were scary. I was hoping to give her as long a life as possible. I know that she wasn't able to walk. She had terrible balance, and I had to be there to make sure she didn't hurt herself trying to get up and then falling really hard. I knew she wasn't eating, but I was giving her anything and everything I could think of to get her to eat and put on some weight, and I succeeded in that for a while. To me, those weren't things that warranted her moving on. Didn't warrant her. Those weren't reasons to stop living. She could still have a happy life as a little ditzy dog who was very picky with her food. But when the seizures happened, the first one scared me so much that's when I made the call. And then she had the second one, which was much worse. And then at night she had another one. And I just knew that that is not the way she deserved to go. I don't want to get into detail, but that was enough for me to say she's lived enough. And that's a really hard decision to make, so to anyone watching who has to make that decision, I did, it's a silly thing. I was watching a medical show and they were talking about something like this, like pulling the plug. And one of the characters asks, when do you know it's time? And the medical professional said, you don't, but I've only seen that decision being taken too late, never too soon. And I'd been thinking about that ever since I heard it on the show, and with everything that was going on, watching her deteriorate, but still hoping for the best and trying to be there for her, to help her see if she could have a few more days or weeks, or in my crazy mind, maybe even a year or more of her enjoying life. But I knew after that first seizure that it probably was already too late, but if I let it go anymore, it definitely would be. And it's tough, but at the same time, I'm glad euthanasia is an option, because she didn't deserve to go in pain, jerking, having a seizure. Yeah. So it's okay. I'll be okay. You'll see some more variety on my channel. Today, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm sorry if the vlogs get boring for a little bit, or sad. I'm gonna go. But I'll be okay. Hold your loved ones close. I don't know, some other cheesy but real stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna go.